2, you are talking about cultivating the dreamer within.
Good morning, Soto. Good morning to the listeners. Yes, you are correct. The topic for the day is cultivating the dreamer within, and I'll go straight into it. One of the things that the current season has done is to stop a lot of people from dreaming and envisioning better lives for themselves. There's been so much doom and gloom, and that has caused a lot of people to give up hope. But if we stop dreaming of a better future for ourselves, we won't take the kind of action that will allow us to manifest that better future. So it's important to cultivate the dreamer within. And in cultivating the dreamer within, there are a number of characteristics of dreamers that I'd like us to look at. Number one, dreamers believe what others don't. One of the hallmarks of a dreamer is that they believe what other people don't believe. This is part of what distinguishes them and makes them such great achievers. Because they believe what others don't, they reach for what others don't. Dreamers believe even when there seems to be little or no reason as to why they should believe. They believe they are destined to be millionaires or billionaires even though they are currently in debt. They believe they are destined to impact the world even though they currently have a small or no following at all. And it is that belief that helps them to transcend their current circumstances, and it propels them into their destinies. So, number one, dreamers believe what others don't. Number two, dreamers see what others don't. There's a quote by a philosopher that says, "Not all who have sight are able to see." Close quote. So dreamers do not only have sight, they also see. They see opportunities which many others seem to be blind to. And they do not only have sight, they also have insight. Insight is a deeper level of sight. It is the level where you are able to look at a tree and perceive that the tree is actually a table waiting to be produced. It is the level where you look at a piece of land and you perceive that it is actually an industrial site in waiting. Many may be blind to potential, but dreamers have the insight to see what others don't. So number two, dreamers see what others don't. Number three, dreamers do what others don't. Among the many characteristics which distinguish true dreamers, this is the most vital. True dreamers go beyond just dreaming. They do. More to the point, they do what others don't. Most people are better at wishing than they are at doing. They fantasize about the success they desire, but they do nothing about it. The difference between true dreamers and mere fantasizers is that true dreamers are people of action. When so many others choose to remain at the level of fantasy, they move to the next level by taking action. They do the uncommon, and that is why they produce uncommon results. So, number three, dreamers do what others don't. Number four, dreamers find a way. When others say that it can't be done, dreamers ask, how can it be done? They love coming up with solutions. And this is one of the things that makes them so valuable to society as well. When problems of all kinds arise in society, dreamers find solutions and they path a way forward. Dreamers come up with ideas that help to solve unemployment, inequality, poverty, social injustice, and other issues and problems within society. Not only do they find a way, many times they create a way as well. So, number four, dreamers find a way. Number five, and lastly, dreamers like to be around other dreamers. Being a dreamer can be a lonely experience because so many people choose not to dream or they have given up on their dreams. Many people have become content with mediocrity. And so dreamers often feel out of place and they're often misunderstood by society. Many times it is hard for a dreamer to share their dream with those around him or her because often those around them have settled for an average life. However, when a dreamer gets around other dreamers, others who share a passion for possibility, who are excited about the unfolding future, they feel alive, they feel understood. So dreamers like to be around those who are in the same boat, who feel the same waves, who are tuned into the same frequency. So number five says dreamers like to be around dreamers. And if you are a dreamer listening to this, if you are someone who believes that it's possible for you to live the life you desire, get around others who have the same attitude and help cultivate one another. Cultivating the dreamer within.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And I'm glad that you're talking about that sometimes, the company that you keep determines a lot about where you are going. But thank you so much for joining us at the conference. And of course, we are with you next week, Monday again.
100%. Thank you so much for the platform.
Thank you very much. So that was our Confidence Center, who is our regular motivational speaker. And